A European luxury aviation company, Elit Avia, has allegedly been targeted in a cyber attack by the Qilin Ransomware gang, one of the most prolific ransomware groups operating today. The company's name recently appeared on Qilin's dark web leak site, where the gang publishes data from victims who refuse to meet their ransom demands. This video is sponsored by Stonefly. More on that at the end of the video. Elit Avia, founded in 2006, is known for its high-end aviation services, including aircraft management, private jet chartering, and aircraft sales. It operates globally and specializes in long-range business jets, often catering to elite clientele, including corporations, government figures, and high-net-worth individuals. Despite the premium nature of its services, it now finds itself on a list alongside other Qilin victims from a wide range of industries, including energy, manufacturing, media, and even the arts. According to researchers, the post on Qilin's site includes several screenshots and documents allegedly stolen from Elit Avia. The leaked materials mainly focus on flight crew members. These documents reportedly include personal data such as passport scans and identification details. While customer data does not appear to be part of the leak, experts warn that the exposure of crew member identities could have serious repercussions. Passport photos and personally identifiable information can be a goldmine for cybercriminals. With such data, attackers can craft highly targeted phishing emails or social engineering scams aimed at deceiving victims into giving up further credentials or accessing secure systems. In some cases, this type of data has been used for identity theft or even to impersonate personnel in supply chain attacks. Even though this incident may not represent a catastrophic breach in terms of data volume or sensitivity, especially with no clear indication that customer records were stolen, it still poses real-world risks. For Elit Avia employees, the consequences could include increased exposure to digital fraud, harassment, or impersonation. For the company itself, reputational damage and trust erosion are almost guaranteed, particularly given the high-stakes environment in which it operates. It's also worth noting that while Elit Avia has not yet confirmed the breach or provided a public statement, its inclusion on Qilin's leak site is usually an indication that at least some data has been exfiltrated. This aligns with the gang's operational model, which includes publishing partial samples as proof before releasing full datasets if ransom demands go unmet. The Qilin Ransomware group has been on a tear over the past year. First identified in 2022, the gang has claimed responsibility for attacks on a wide range of organizations, from the Houston Symphony and Detroit PBS to large enterprises like Lee Enterprises and the South Korean conglomerate SK Group. According to Cybernews' dark web monitoring platform, Ransom Looker, Qilin has targeted at least 312 organizations in the last 12 months alone, making it one of the most active ransomware collectives currently in operation. Their modus operandi typically involves penetrating a network, deploying ransomware to encrypt critical files, and stealing sensitive documents to use as leverage in ransom negotiations. If the ransom isn't paid, the group publishes the stolen data on its leak site, often in staged releases designed to maintain pressure on the victim. In this case, while the exposed documents don't seem to include customer manifests, financial records, or communications, the targeting of employee data is still significant. Aviation personnel, especially those operating high-value charter services, often travel internationally and handle privileged information. The compromise of their identities could create operational risks, not only for the individuals themselves, but potentially for airport security protocols and partner companies involved in global logistics. This breach, if confirmed, serves as yet another example of the ongoing cyber threat facing high-value service providers. Elit Avia has been contacted for comment, but has yet to respond. As ransomware gangs like Qilin continue to evolve, organizations in luxury, logistics, and aviation sectors should take note. Even a narrow breach can have broad consequences. And now a word from our sponsor. Get a 98 terabytes, Veeam-ready, air-gapped, and immutable backup and disaster recovery appliance for $9,995. Contact sales at stonefly.com for details. Subscribe for more cybersecurity news, and don't forget to like this video. Until next time.